Hello friends, today we're going to talk about energy transfer. Energy transfer is how we, as people or animals or plants, get our energy to survive and live. So there are two things in this world that can gain energy, plants and animals. So plants get their energy from the sun, and they make their own food from the sun, so they get their own energy just from that. And that makes them something called a producer, because they produce their own energy. Then there's animals, like cats, dogs, and humans. Those are consumers. They eat things, like plants and animals, to get their energy. So plants make their own from sunlight. Animals eat to get their energy. Let me give you an example. Take a look at this squirrel. We know a squirrel is an animal. And next to the squirrel is a big tree. We know a tree is a plant. Now, that tree uses sunlight to grow and get big and produce acorns. So it makes its own food from the sun to grow, and then it can make an acorn. The squirrel can't get energy from the sun, but can eat that acorn. So it's going to eat the acorn to get its energy so it can run around and do things. Up here you have a little hawk. This hawk might eat the squirrel to get his energy, to get his dinner. Things like this are called a food chain because it goes along a chain to transfer its energy. The sun gives the tree energy. The tree makes the acorn, and the acorn gives the squirrel energy. The squirrel gets ate by the hawk and gives the hawk energy. So it's like a chain. So the sun goes to the tree makes the acorn goes to the squirrel, and the squirrel goes to the hawk. So it's a little chain that links along. So we now know that everything's kind of connected. That the producers help the consumers to survive. And the consumers can do things like water and help the plants to help them survive a little bit more. So I want you to take a second, remember those words, producer and consumer, and go explain to someone in your house, like your mom, your dad, or a brother or sister, or someone around you, and explain to them what's the difference between the plants, those producers, and the animals, the consumers. What makes them different? How do they get energy? And why is their animal energy different than plant energy? Or the other way around, why is plant energy different than animal energy? And how can they help each other? Give it a go. Go explain to someone. And feel free to come back to the video to take a look and remind yourself how things work in the energy transfer.